Hi guys, I'm Dean and welcome back to another edition of the Inebriologist. Yeah, so this week, I finally managed to get a can of this stuff, which seems to be like gold dust. Usually around January time, beginning of January, cans of this stuff is just, they'll just sell out so quickly. But yeah, I managed to get 2 cans of it, which is great. Yeah, so the beer I'm going to review this week, if I can show you properly. Yeah, so it's the Verdant Brewery Putty, which is a double IPA. Yeah, as I was saying, cans of this stuff is quite rare. The brewery tend to make it beginning of January, and they tend to, I think they'll sell it on their website, and as soon as it's out of stock, they won't make it again then until the following year. Yeah, so I'm quite privileged to finally get my hands on one of these. This is the 2020 version of it, you know, and I think Verdant have probably been making it for the last 3 years, I think it was 2017 or 2016 possibly. But they claim that this is the hoppiest beer that they have ever made, using a variety of different hops. There's not much information on the cans or anything like that, you know. There's very limited sort of information on the can, but as I was saying, with the type of hops that they put in there, you know, it's Mosaic, Azaka and Galaxy, you know, which are very sort of fruity, tropical, piney type of hops that they chuck in there, you know. Yeah, these beers are quite expensive as well. You know, again, New World hops just cost so much money. So if you're having them imported from North America, and you know, they're quite limited again in America with what sort of hops they have. So yeah, they're going to be quite expensive to put into your beers, and hence why, you know, the beers do end up getting quite expensive. So directly from Verdant, I think you can get cans of this, £6 I think they were selling it for, from their website. Absolutely pointless looking on their website now for cans of this stuff, because it's probably sold out by now. Trust me, I checked the other day and it's just nothing at all. But you can buy a nice hat if you wanted to from their website, or a t-shirt, you know. Yeah, time to get into a glass and see what we've got. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have been sort of chucking it about like that, because it's just gonna, be everywhere, you know. But oh god, yeah, I can smell that. I've just literally, you know, opened the can, and it's just a waft of tropical aromas, piney aromas, just hitting the back of the throat, you know. Been looking forward to actually reviewing this, because it's been like gold dust for the last couple of years. Without further ado, time to get in the glass and see what we've got. Yeah, so I'm not going to pour any more than that, because as you can see, the head is quite sort of lively on it already, but it's such a thick, dense liquid. As I'm swirling it around, you know, and the colour is unbelievable. It looks like orange juice, or like a smoothie type of thing, you know. Yeah, so as you can see, like the head on it, quite a creamy sort of just off white colour really, you know. But this colour is unbelievable for a beer, you know. It's such a nice vibrant orange, sort of like slightly reddish tinge to it. You know, I can tell this is going to be quite a thick sort of bodies beer, you know, because it just seems to be that there's no clarity there at all with the beer. It is just very, very dense and thick looking. Yeah, I can see again, you know, there's not much carbonation from there, you know. It does sort of come up the sides a little bit, but apart from that, it's just, if you do swirl it around, there is a bit of carbonation that comes up, but apart from that, nothing else, you know. Time to get a bit of a smell on this. I think this is going to be great just to smell this, you know. It is going to smell like the summer. But it's funny how they release this beer, you know, in January rather than the summertime. But yeah, well, let's have a smell. Oh, an astounding smell from this. This is it just like it again, it's a hoppy beer. It smells incredibly hoppy, but there's so many layers in there. These hops, they have so many different characteristics and different smells, and they change all the time as well. As you can sort of smell one little bit of something, you know, and then as it sort of processes in your brain, and you know, again, you can smell other things going on as well at the same time. Unbelievable. It's very fresh smelling. Yeah, this was, I think it was canned, when was it canned or packaged, or let's have a look. Yeah, so the 6th of January when these were canned, so it's not that long ago, you know. It's, what is it, what's the date today? 27th, so, you know, it's been a couple of weeks, few weeks, and it does smell incredibly fresh. So this first sort of smells I'm getting from that is sort of like a mango milkshake, or like a mango smoothie type thing. And then after that, I know it's going to be a strange thing to say, but it smells almost like the when you go into a greenhouse and there's like fresh strawberries there, you know, and without sort of cutting into a strawberry to smell it, it's kind of like you smell the actual leaves of the strawberries, or the little branches, or the actual plant itself. Yeah, lashings of sort of pineapple, as I said, you know, with the mango, lots of mango in there, and passion fruit as well, you know. It is mainly, it's just those sort of, it's that umbrella of the tropical fruits that you can smell in there. On top of that, it does smell quite piney as well, so, you know, you're going to have that sort of grassy quality to it. So I'm guessing, you know, that's definitely going to come out in the taste. I know for a fact with that. It's like the tropics to the nth degree, you know, but it does smell quite sweet as well. So as I've mentioned before, with other beers, when they do smell quite sweet, I can smell it. It is going to be a sweet beer, but it'd be interesting again to see what the sweetness is like and how it balances out with other flavours. So yeah, so without further ado, time to dive into the tropics and see if it lives up to the taste anyway. So cheers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, that is... Sorry, just I'm trying to process as much as I can with the flavour. Yeah, this beer in particular, it's had so much hype over the last few years of when it was made. You know, and as soon as it comes out, everybody's raving about it and saying, oh, like, oh, it's such a great beer, you need to try it. And then other people, then they try to get it and it's completely sold out, and then they have to wait till the following year when it comes out, you know. But it is a great beer. It lives up to everything I thought it was going to be. When I said earlier, you know, with the aroma's quite fresh, I can taste, like, it's like grass clippings in there, you know. It's like freshly cut grass, or it tastes how I imagine freshly cut grass would be like, you know. Not that I'm saying I've had freshly cut grass and I've eaten it, or it's that sort of greenhousey sort of smell to it, and then when you taste it, it's kind of amplified. Yeah, great beer, fantastic beer. Definitely worth the hype of what everybody else was saying with it, you know. And you know, when it comes down to it, beer is a very subjective thing. Some people don't like overly hoppy beers and stuff, you know, but again, it's all down to the balance of flavours, and it's how it's come out in the end, you know, because some beers could, you know, they could be made really well, or they could be stored a bit strange or something like that, you know, and then they end up sort of not tasting that great and that sort of thing, you know. These beers, they've been made really well. You can tell that the ingredients used in them is top quality. The beer itself as well, as, you know, like the body of the beer is quite sort of thick, but at the same time it's not sort of so thick that you feel like, oh god, I'm really struggling to drink this beer. It's not like that at all, actually. It's very smooth, it does go down really well, and it's just it's just a pleasure to drink, really. Yeah, so the score I'm going to give this beer this week, just because it ticks all the boxes for me. It is a beer just to savour and just to enjoy, you know. Definitely one for the summertime. And another thing I forgot to mention in the beginning, it's quite a strong beer as well, just to let you know. I can't tip it to the side now, or the rest of the beer will be on the floor, which I'll be quite sad about. So yeah, so it says Putty double IPA, 8% ABV. Yeah, so the score I'm going to give this beer this week, yeah, it's going to be a 4.5 out of 5 all day long. Yeah, incredible beer. It's got that such silky smooth sort of mango smoothie type thing going on with it. I just love sort of the piney flavours you get from it as well. It's incredible, you know. It's just, yeah, it's just great. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more beer videos. I shall see you very, very soon. Iechyd.